Hey everybody, we're going to do caramelized smoked bacon in my Dyna-Glo vertical smoker. Stay tuned. So caramelized smoked bacon, you say, what the hell is that? Well, basically it's bacon that you use brown sugar, coat it with brown sugar for the caramelization, and then you just pop it in the smoker for a couple hours or however long it's going to take, and it's probably going to be some of the best bacon you've ever had in your life. And we went to the store, the deli, and got thick cut. Look at that. Thick cut. That's beautiful, isn't it? We're just going to throw that on the pan for now, and we'll put the brown sugar on it, and then we'll get the grates over here and put it on the smoker grates after it's had time to caramelize with the brown sugar over the top of it. That's probably the thickest bacon I've ever seen. And of course, bacon's made out of pork bellies. And you can buy a complete pork belly if you'd like, and you can smoke that. Whole or cut up, either one. I've never done a pork belly, but I have done caramelized smoked bacon before, and it is good stuff. Okay, we're going to take our brown sugar and just sprinkle it over the top and let it sit. The brown sugar has to have some time to interact with the juices on the meat. And I use brown sugar in my rub that I make. It's one of my secret ingredients, and never really had any complaints on my rub. And we'll get into that on another video, how to make the rub that I'm using. Just want to put a generous amount of brown sugar on there. We'll pat it down a little bit and kind of spread it around and make sure it all gets a little bit on there. And your chunks of brown sugar that clump up, you don't want clumps. And we're going to be doing more videos like this, smoking videos. I've had this Dyna-Glo vertical smoker for just over a year now, and I like that smoker. It cooks 110 pounds of meat if you want to. You gotta watch it when you do a long cook like a brisket or something, because it sometimes when it's cold it does have a hard time keeping temperature. But okay, now we're gonna go ahead and just season these right here on the packet, since we don't have enough time or space on the pan. So okay, we're going to let that sit for a minute. Actually, we're going to flip them over and do the other side as well, and let them marinate in the brown sugar. wood. Can't forget our pan of water. One of the key ingredients to smoking just about anything. Whoops, whoa. We're waiting for the grill to heat up before we put the meat in. We're going to go ahead and put some wood in here. Seeing that I have an endless supply of apple wood, that's all that I ever use. And they say that the meat only absorbs the smoke flavor for the first hour of cooking. So I'm not really going to use a whole lot more wood unless I need to increase my temperature after the first hour. I like the smoke taste, but I don't like it that much. So we're just going to go ahead and let that burn up, and we just put the hamburger and the ribs in, and we'll probably check it in about an hour, hour and a half. Try to keep the door closed all we can, because if you're looking, you ain't cooking. So we've had the bacon in the fridge for about an hour with the brown sugar on it, and I just wanted to show you kind of what it looks like. If we can see it, you can see some of the brown sugar's caramelized on there, and it's turned to a liquid, and that's what we want. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the smoker, and probably take a couple of hours, I imagine, but we'll find out. Gonna go ahead and put the bacon in. There we go. The bacon has been in for about an hour and a half, and we're going to check that as well. We got to keep an eye on the bacon because it's you know, even though it's thick cut bacon, it's thinner than the rest of the meats, and we're just going to have a look-see. And this is the first time I've opened the door to check anything. Ooh, looky there. You can see the hamburgers on top, the ribs in the middle, and the bacon is on the bottom. And that's got a little bit longer to go, as you can tell. But we're going to close this back up so we're not losing our heat, and keep going. Okay, it's time to check our bacon. It's been in for about, I believe, 2.5 hours. Yep, it's coming right along. I'm not going to say it's done yet, but we're going to put that in for just a little bit longer. Follow me. That is caramelized smoked bacon, people. And that's what it's supposed to look like.